and welcome to Show and Tell with Southern Belle, the auction preview show. Now, some of you may be a little confused why it's Saturday and instead of selling items, I'm sending you an auction preview. Well, I had made an announcement during my Thursday game show Battle with Belle, but maybe some of y'all missed it, which is with the love and help and support of my bestie Angel. She finally suggested to me that since my channel has grown to almost 1,000, that it was time to get brave and start my own auction. So, of course, I wasn't going to have my own auction on the same day as hers because I want to support her and she wants to support me. So, instead, I'm going to make my auction on Sunday. But not Sunday morning because we are all busy with church and such and family time. But I'm going to do it Sunday night at 7 p.m. So it's after church, it's after dinner, and it's before you go to bed to get up for work and school the next day. So I hope that you will join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for my new auction. And for those of you who wonder what it's going to be called, it's going to be called Bargains by Belle. Bargains by Belle. And I know a few of you may be saying, well, is it going to be the same way as the other auctions? No. Angel has so many of her own ideas and catchphrases, so there will be no 3 times a lady because that's just for her. I'll have just the standard going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. And she has early bird specials, and that is just for her auction. So you're probably wondering, does that mean you don't have any $1 deals? No. Does that mean you don't have any special segments? I have special segments. Let me tell you what my special segment is. I'm going to be doing Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And it's not just going to be at the beginning of the show. I'm going to have multiple rounds. So at least 3, and you never know, maybe even 4. And it's going to be staggered throughout the show. So there will be one in the beginning and there'll be one at the end, but there'll also be some at the middle for those of you who keep watching through the whole show. Also, in addition to that, my bidding increments will be just $1, but during the Bargain Bonanza, bidding increments are going to plummet down to only 50 cents during just the Bargain Bonanza round. How fun is that? But the auction will still be filled with lots of beautiful, fun, fancy, luxurious, and everyday items to save you from having to fill your car with super expensive gas, having to drive to the store, having to walk through the aisles, stand in the long checkout line, and you never know who you might meet, what you might catch, or how long you might have to wait. Here you can shop from home in the comfort of your home, feet up, enjoy a beverage, and not have to worry about any of that hassle of shopping in the store. And if you're a first-time viewer, know that I ship via pirate ship. In order to save you the maximum amount I can, I bill through PayPal, although I also accept Zelle, which is my preferred method because there are no fees. But if you need to mail me a money order or cashier's check, you can absolutely do that. Just keep in mind, it's going to take me a week to receive your mail and another week for me to ship it out. So as long as you're good with the waiting time that comes with snail mail, then we can still do business. So without further ado, laissez bon temps rouler. Let's let the good times roll and see what will be at the first ever Bargains by Belle. So Easter is just around the corner and I have these 2 super cute baskets. Look how darling these are. And you might say, well, one is for girls and one is for boys, but I think even the blue one would be cute for a girl. I do have 2 of each, and you can see there is lots and lots of room for all of those eggs or for gifts or candy. I also think that the blue one would be good for a birthday party or would be great for a baby shower as well. And of course, since the title is Bargains by Belle, there will be bargain pricing. Who loves to dance? Do you need a little dancing in your life? Well, I know sometimes we just don't have the energy, or some of you may be in a physical spot where you just can't dance. But I've got a way for you to dance with these dancing solar characters. You don't have to buy those expensive batteries, don't have to figure out how to open those difficult little um, keepers on the bottom to put the batteries in. These can absolutely charge in the sun, whether it's in the kitchen window, a bay window. I've even seen people put these in their cars. So this way you can still have some dancing in your life, but it is from these cute little characters. They also have some darling little Easter bunnies in them, and they could be a great gift for Easter. I know some people don't necessarily like to give candy for Easter, either because they are diabetic, have kids that are diabetic, just think it's not a healthy choice. So if you are looking for an alternative to giving out candy for Easter, these are cute and darling and fun, and they're not just for kids. I know lots of adults that love to watch these. Look at these intricate decors. They are 3D. Each package is a 2 count, and so you put it together crosswise, and you can see that it sits up in a 3D fashion as per the little picture in the corner. And each one is a 2 pack, so you get like a little baby size and a mama size. And look at the lovely cutouts. One has cutouts of butterflies. Do we have any butterfly collectors out there? And the other one is in shapes of bunnies. These are just darling. Sometimes we think that Easter has to be all plastic eggs, but these wooden cutouts are just lovely, and they will give a nice contrast to the small plastic eggs to have these larger wooden cutouts, and in 2 sizes. This could even be a fun centerpiece for your Easter table, or for a side table, or an end table. Or how pretty would these be on a mantle? I do have multiple available. Any Origin fans out there? Who couldn't use a hug? This is called a feel good hug. It is a body wrap, and it's called the warm ginger body wrap because not only is it a weighted wrap that goes around your neck or your shoulders and feels like a hug, but it is scented with cinnamon, clove, and lemon, and it can even be put in the microwave. Let me show you. Oh, here is the back, and it gives all of the instructions about how you warm it up. Also, let me show you the original price. The original price is $45, but of course it won't be $45 at the Southern Belle auction. So here it is. We open it up. Oh, here's the tag that says it is Origins. And I don't know if you can tell that it's weighted. And I wish I had scent. One of the things that was popular at the last auction that I did was outdoorsy items. I was able to sell some signs, some wind chimes, and so I thought I would have a few more things kind of like that. So here's a darling birdhouse. Does the sign look familiar to anybody? There was a lot of bidding on these fabulous metal signs last week. Now, this is not the same one. The winner of the bid from the one last week already paid, and it's already been mailed to her. And by the time of the auction, she may have even received it, and hopefully will have nice things to say. But I found out my mother had a duplicate. So I'm going to sell the duplicate Maybe there's somebody out there that loves butterflies or sunflowers or just likes to decorate their garden area, patio, porch, backyard, or maybe just loves metal. Another fun outdoorsy metal item I have is this cute little spinner. Now it has a hook up here, and it would be gorgeous on a porch or patio just swinging away. But even when there is not a breeze, look at this pretty little bee. And it's got a cowbell. How darling is that? And I don't think I've ever seen a blue cowbell before. So whether you like the cowbell, the bee, or just the pretty little spinner, lots of reasons to love this one. Here is a darling little pig, but it's not just a pig for decor, it is a birdhouse. Here's the little perch. Look, he's holding a flower, or maybe it's she's holding a flower. Cute little hands and feet, sweet little face. It's kind of a shabby chic detailing and painting and made of metal. So it will last outside and it will endure the test of time. If you like frogs better than pigs, look at this darling frog bird feeder. A birdhouse, rather. It's welcoming, it's sweet, it's got its eye on you. But, spoiler alert, I have two different styles. I've also got the home sweet home. So if you'd prefer for the frog to be telling everybody that it's in front of a home sweet home, or telling the birds that the birdhouse could be their home sweet home, or just welcoming the birds, two great options for all of you frog lovers and frog collectors out there. Here's a cute little sign that says, "Love is sweet in a garden." And who is holding that sign, you ask? It is this sweet little gnome. But if you would prefer the gnome to have a different sign, this gnome is holding a sign that says, "Hello, spring." So two different choices in the world of gnomes, and still birdhouses, and still made of galvanized metal to stand through the elements. What if a mere birdhouse is just not big enough for all the birds you get in your yard? Well, I've got this even bigger one, which is technically a bird travel trailer. After all, if ever there were a transient animal, it is the birds, between flying down south for the winter, flying back up north for the summer. So after all, this will give them a little bit more room, and I think it is even prettier and cuter and has more of a shabby chic decor factor. But if these aren't your colors, I also have this in a white. And the choices are welcome or home sweet home, because even birds deserve a home sweet home. Even though I don't have the glory of seeing snow, I love to see snowflakes on decor because it gives me that warm and cozy feeling. I've got these 2 packs of velvet gift bags available. You can have your choice of the red background or the blue background. Great for gift giving, but also great for keeping those receipts in your purse, or maybe cough drops, maybe peppermints or butterscotches. Who knows what all you will use them for? It could even be a great way of giving somebody a gift card or a couple few dollars. So never underestimate the power of a drawstring gift bag. Also, if you need a bigger bag, I have these snowflake totes. They are made of a burlap canvas, and let me back up, because they don't have to be a gift bag. They are so big that you would probably want to take them to a grocery store. So these will also be available Sunday at 7 p.m. on my very own channel for my first episode of Bargains by Belle. Look how cute this unicorn cosmetics bag is. And not just a unicorn, but a princess unicorn. Look at that gorgeous tiara. And I have to say, I am envious over those eyelashes. They certainly rival mine. Well, let me show you all about this beauty. This is originally from a store called Claire's. It is $14.99 in the U.S., $19 in Canada. But I'm not going to have those prices. I'm going to sell it for a bargain price because the show's name is Bargain by Belle. Then inside we've got all of this room, and we've got a cute little pouch there as well. Need an even bigger size? Now this unicorn's horn is multicolored. This one, also from Claire's, sells for $16.99. This one is even bigger. Let's look inside it. And they don't have to be for cosmetics. It could absolutely be for fingernail polish. Oops, let me put the little Jellica back. For pens and pencils, for art supplies. This one's got a cute little pouch in it as well. Tons more room. And let me tell you, the fabulous fur that these are made from, you just want to pet, pet, pet. Because the fur itself is absolutely gorgeous. So I've got this in 2 different sizes. Can't wait to see who takes this beauty with the big eyes that melt your heart home. This is not nearly everything, but I can't show you everything, and you won't get to see which items will be part of the Bargain Bonanza until you tune in. Also, you'll be able to request items that you would like to see at auction. You can request them in the comments here. If so, I'll have them within reach at the auction, and you can even request during the auction. And if it's nearby, I can grab it and throw it up on the auction block. So I hope to see all of you at the first ever Bargains by Belle tomorrow, which is Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, because you always remember the first show. And I say, laissez bon temps, roulez, let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases. Roll on and on and on. Bye-bye. God bless y'all.